The month of December has been intense for Daniel Larson. He has had a series of altercations, the most recent being the freakout at the Golden Hotel in Golden, Colorado. But we won't start there. We will start on December the 8th, 2023, when Daniel Larson was arrested at King's Soopers and then bonded out by who he had believed, or maybe even still believes, are the Vanderwall family.
It is 11/15/1998.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Well, so Daniel, the store called because they're a little concerned because you've been in here for quite a while.
Yes.
And apparently they've had a few customers who have been a little scared and off put by your conversations and your actions and stuff you're having, okay? I don't know who you're talking to. That's okay. That's your business. I'm not worried about that.
Okay.
But they have asked me to trespass you from this store, and they would like you to leave. Do you know what that means?
I do. I've had that issue numerous of times.
Okay, perfect. So I'm just going to clear you. I'm going to use trespass. It's just verbal. I'm not writing you a ticket or anything at this point, okay? But
Okay.
you're not going to be allowed back here for 6 months.
Okay.
Understood. Do you have any warrants or anything?
I don't.
All right, perfect. Just hang tight. Let me clear you, and then we'll get you out of here, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. I might have a bench warrant.
Bench warrant for what?
Failure to appear.
FTA?
Yeah.
On what?
I don't feel comfortable saying.
Well, they're going to tell me if that's what it is anyway. So.
Yeah, it's for another case that is under investigation.
Okay. Well, if you have a warrant, like the jail's going to take it, then we're going to go to jail.
Okay.
That's what it is. Okay.
I was at probation yesterday, and
Say there was a warrant out that point?
They-
Because otherwise probation will
what they told me to do was it was just a call-in, and then they clear because it was a trespass.
It's a trespass? Okay.
Yeah.
Normally they're not going to take a trespass warrant close to right now.
Yeah.
That I'm not too worried about.
And they also said that since it's a call-in, as like what they said it was, as far as to clear the warrant, just call in.
Okay.
That's what my probation officer said.
Figure it out when
I
you come
really, it made no sense to me.
back. Okay. Well, we'll see what they say when they come back, and maybe I can explain it to you.
Okay, and I do have a question. I don't,
Sure.
This is kind of off subject.
Okay.
I was on the phone with my security company.
Yep.
There's already numerous of investigations going on
Okay, with your
for
security
for me out of police departments and stuff for popularity concerns. I know for a fact that there's another singer-songwriter named Grace Vanderwall, and we are dating. She's moving to Colorado this week, and from my understanding, she stopped by the Arvada Police Department earlier today. I wasn't there, so I don't know. That was what I was told by her security company. I did. I was with them for like 5 minutes earlier today, and they are getting an apartment for me. I am homeless right now.
Sorry to hear that.
But that was what I was told. And then I came here because we were getting security threats through social media, so I came here for safety concerns. And I also was told that there's a possibility that fans or trolls of my popularity were calling into Arvada PD, sending threats. But it wasn't me. It was like, it was people calling in and saying whatever they could say.
Alright. Well, that's a lot going on, it sounds like.
Yeah.
So that's why you're on the phone in the store for a few
And that's
hours.
why I was in the store for a few hours on the phone with my security, because they told me to kind of shelter in place until further notice, because they were also in contact with their security.
Gotcha.
And then I do know for a fact that Grace Vanderwall and her mother, Tina Vanderwall, like I said, Grace is moving to Colorado this week. They're staying in downtown Denver. So I can confirm that.
So you have 3 ones.
Okay.
One is 2 are Denver only, so I can't do anything with that.
Okay.
The other one you
I was notified about that.
Okay. And so you have a failure to appear on a trespass and
Okay.
a golden, which is a PR one.
Okay. And so would I go and just sign a paper, or
So-
how would that work?
Yes, so you'll have to go up there, and PR just means public recognizant.
Right.
Maybe butchering the
Personal
word.
recognizance.
Personal
So you're
recognizance.
signing saying you promise to show up with the new court date that you're issuing. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, so you just show up there, and you say, hey,
And I'm just right. So would I be? What part would I be showing up to? Like, would I be going with you guys there, and then signing the paper for? Because I'm not quite sure how that part works. If that
exactly,
makes
yeah.
sense.
So you just show up there, and you'll sign like, hey, I agree, I will be at court.
Okay.
Otherwise, like, PR ones, you could technically get placed into custody, but
Right.
traditionally we don't usually do that. Okay, so we just want to let you know that you have those. Okay.
Okay.
And like my partner said, you had 2 out of Denver as well that we'll take care of. Okay.
Yeah, and I was told about those also are PR too.
Okay.
And then I do have a, it's not a warrant, but I do have, I guess what it's called,
Said you'll get confirmation.
it was, I forget what it's called, but it's, police locate me. I don't know if it's because of my popularity or what for,
Okay.
but if police see me, they are supposed to just stop me and make sure I'm okay.
Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna see. So the 2 ones in Denver, we can't jail you on, right? The one out of Golden is possible. So I'm gonna have them check with the jail and see if that's something they want to take right now. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. They change their mind all the time.
Okay.
So they're almost struggling. Tonight might be a decent night. Spend in jail. We'll be outside. So we'll see if they'll confirm it. If they're confirm it, we'll take you up to Jessica tonight, okay?
Okay.
And if they don't, then you'll just be on your way. But you'll be trespassed from this location for a period of 6 months regardless.
Okay, and then it's a PR out of, so,
It's a PR out of Jeffco because it's from Golden's jurisdiction.
okay.
So we'll go to Jeffco jail.
And then I
You'll
would,
do your paperwork, you'll do your stuff. Normally, I think they'll probably release you. I think they have to release you within 4 hours.
okay.
And they'll get you with like a court date and all that stuff or whatever that is so you can handle it.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Also, like I said, we're just gonna, I dispatch gonna see if they'll confirm it. If they do, we'll go. If they don't, we won't.
Okay.
How's that?
Either way, I have no problem going. I'm will do that anyways. I've been extremely, because of everything going on, I've been extremely busy and just unable to,
Yeah, I have.
because I've been in Arvada, Denver, and so I'm like all over the place.
Next, December the 9th. Daniel was convinced that the Vanderwall family was meeting him at various locations in his locale, but this was not the case. It was impersonators of Grace and Tina Vanderwall that convinced him he would be meeting up with them at all these different locations around Denver, including, of course, the King Soopers, a Regal movie theater, a Dave & Buster's, and a Four Seasons hotel.
5 years in that contact.
Jeez.
They all just got a
You feel this is on rickshaw.
just fucking left. I'm not playing around with him. I'm just going to have to go live later and explain. Tina's been the issue all along. They're either gaslighting or they're trolling at this point. I'm waiting for this light. Okay. Drive on a fucking green light. It was red for them. Fuck. Tina said that they were tired and were going to bed just as I got there to the motel. So one of the security guards decides that they're going to call up, and then they're like, oh, no, they're going to bed right now. And then I get a text from Tina saying that they are going to sleep. So they're having me walk around like a fucking rag doll. And I found out through my lawyer it's illegal for Dave & Buster's as well. So the Vanderwall's lawyer is telling me it's 100% illegal for Dave & Buster's to refuse to give legal documents. So when I went there and asked for the document to prove my ban, and the reason for them to say they're not going to do it is actually illegal. So I'm getting word that Tina Vanderwall is going to be suing Dave & Buster's. And then I also got word that because of the movie ticket, one person said that it was real, and then the manager, well, two people said it was real, two employees, and then the manager came and then said it wasn't. That's conflicting information. And I had my lawyer on the phone with Regal the entire time. So we know more information than them. deprivated the TikTok yesterday because of the amount of threats I was receiving. Now I'm being followed by the silver car they were talking about. So now they're got in their vehicle, or one of the vehicles. Jeez. They're more than aware of me. That's French baloney. To do another live after this one. And explain a lot more information. Because right now we only have one side of the story. Gonna have to explain what happened yesterday, what happened the day before. I'm gonna have to explain the apartment situation. Because there's a lot more information that I know that I'm not putting out. And Bob is still not answering his phone, being a motherfucking dickhead. He's doing it to himself at this point. I hate to say it, but he's been doing himself in this entire time. So there's talk now about banning him from all performances ever. Because the Vanderwalls don't want him in the picture. So there's that issue. So another thing is, so Tina Vanderwall is only staying in Denver for a week. So she's going to be heading back here in about a couple days. And Grace got the apartment and is, I guess, according to management, she is staying permanently. And then I just received a text from Tina, and they are back at the motel, and they're kind of all, at this point, just kind of super tired and going to sleep, and just decided to leave me outside in the cold. So that's why I'm saying that Tina is completely trolling, because the text I got came from Tina. and I haven't received any word from any of the security members or any of the other people in management other than Tina, because they're complaining about having a hard time getting a hold of Tina. So apparently Tina's not answering the phone for her own fucking management. And that's a problem. So Tina, in the end, is the issue why these things are going on. And then Tina got me in contact this morning with Columbia and LBI Entertainment. So Daniel, Colorado might be too dangerous. I have to go home. I might have to go home and send Grace home too. The security at every location we try to meet up comes out and tries to dox. Well, that's a problem. Okay, so so I just received a text message from Tina, and she is saying that this is actually a very big problem. So when they call all these businesses in Colorado and trying to tell them that they're going to have a celebrity show up or whatever, and we're going to need higher security, then these companies are just coming out and then saying, you know, we're going to ban you because they don't want to deal with the popularity. So that's why they're banning me and trespassing me, is because they don't want to deal with the popularity when Tina Vanderwall and their security calls to try to set it up. So that's why the security keeps coming out. Okay. That's crazy information. Let me see. Tina wants to fly me home tonight. That's 4 places that have called security every time we tried. Got it. That's a problem. That's a very big problem. Places are trying to ban us for trying to get higher security. Okay. So that in the end is actually Dave and Buster's problem, not mine. And that's all these other locations. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go live a little bit later and explain everything. This is actually more serious than we think. God, the damn cold is ridiculous. All these businesses are refusing because of the fame of Grace. They won't let our security be with their security. It's gaslighting your popularity as well. That is a serious problem. So it's like company on company issues. All right. very big issue. So when they called Dave and Buster's to tell them that they're going to have a celebrity show up, the Dave and Buster's security, all they did was have a problem with it. Okay. Because they didn't want to deal with the popularity concerns. So that's nothing like New York. That's a problem. All of these businesses are refusing because of the fame of Grace. They won't let our security be with them. It's gaslighting, and then we are about to head to the airport. It's too dangerous because these places are calling security on us. I'm gonna need a little bit more information to try to clear this. This is super, super concerning. So they wanted to meet at Dave and Buster's, and I can't do that. And so Dave and Buster's just gets their security involved. And that explains yesterday's issue. All these places don't want to deal with popularity. So they're just getting security and kicking me out. Let me see. So yeah, so Tina and Grace are planning on going home now. So they're well, if Grace got the apartment, then why would they be leaving? What the fuck? Maybe Tina's thinking it's too dangerous now. What? Okay. And okay. And they won't. Let me see. Alrighty. Okay. Alrighty, so... Okay, so... I am apologizing to the Vanderwalls and the Vanderwall management for, I guess, for posting confidential information and cussing at Tina for her not being at the hotel last night. I'm just pissed off because things aren't moving fast enough, and it's been 3 days of the same thing, and we're going absolutely nowhere. So, and I'm going based off of information
Good?
Yeah.
We do your...
I'm going based off of information that I am being given by the rest of the team, and it's very, very, like, it's very smeared information, so I'm not getting everything. I've heard 4 different things from Tina, and I really, at this point, don't even know what's going on. So that's why I was posting in the community tab. And I'm sorry, but I don't even know what the rules are. I didn't even know that I was even, like, on contract with LBI. So this is my apology video. I'm sorry. And just like I figured, my location is breached, which they knew that was going to happen. So they told me on the phone that they knew that that was going to happen. But now my location's breached. But apparently, okay, so another thing is apparently I got reported by Tina for calling her names as well. And the only reason why I called her names in a text message and cussed her out was because she lied to me about being at the motel last night, the hotel, and I was outside waiting. And then Tina also claimed that she didn't believe that I was at thank you. She didn't believe that I was at the other, the Fuzzy's taco shop when I was. And so I've been arguing with her for that for a day straight. So I'm sorry, and I'm just waiting at this point. Because I really don't want to have to go in circles and keep doing this. But here's my apology video. I'm on my last rope.
Let's move on to December the 10th, the Olive Garden incident. Daniel was still deluded and attempted to get him and Grace Vanderwall a reservation at said Olive Garden. Of course, this didn't end well, and he was kicked out of the restaurant while being trespassed. He was also told not to film inside, all the while he was demanding a table for 8 people while causing a ruckus. He was further encouraged to yell expletives at the staff, attempted to perform a citizen's arrest on every single person inside this restaurant, and furthermore pulled the fire alarm at the prompt of his chat.
I'm still inside the Olive Garden. I'm aware, you guys sent me the pictures. They were just, the managers were just saying that they have contacted corporate, and corporate is refusing to come out. And they've also called the police, and the police are also refusing to come out. So we're waiting. I don't know what's going on. The Federal Bureau of Investigation is also claiming that they're in contact and turning everything down until further notice. And they're telling me to leave. I am refusing to leave right now for my own safety. And fire trucks just showed up.
Thank you. Thank you. Folks, y'all can come out.
I'm waiting for the police to show up.
Okay. What's going on tonight?
I will not say until the police show up. I'm filing for a citizen's arrest.
Okay. Do you need any medical attention?
I don't.
No?
Nope.
Oh, you're here now. Because his followers told him to pull it.
They did not tell me to pull it.
Yes, they told him to pull it, and then that was right after the policy. We're gonna trespass
I'm aware that the FBI is saying the police are trolling. I'm aware. I don't care. I will explain everything that's going on. I don't care if they're trolling. I don't care. I got video proof. I am great. I got video proof of all the things that were said. Hi. Yes, I do. I have information that is extremely important with the managers here. My name is Daniel Larson. I'm a upcoming celebrity. I'm dating another singer-songwriter named Grace Vanderwall. I'm in contact with her management, LBI Entertainment, and the CEO of LBI Entertainment, Rick Yorn. Okay? I am also in contact with Grace Vanderwall's, because that's the celebrity I'm dating. I'm in contact with her security and her parents, okay? Now, I have proof from her security, okay, which is based out of California, that the managers here I have a subreddit called the Daniel Larson subreddit, and the managers here who actually know me, I've been coming here for months, okay, were leaking my nude photos from one platform to the subreddit. And then I started getting notified from Grace Vanderwall's security. We were trying to get a reservation for tonight, and the managers here wouldn't let us book the reservation, and I was already getting my meal, everything. I was waiting for them to show up, if that makes sense. Okay? But the night kind of went down. I was sitting, eating. I had reservation for 6. I got word that the reservation is going to go up to 8 people, okay? And that we're gonna have the FBI show up, okay? Then I got notified what the managers were doing. When I found out that my service wasn't coming up to me, they were ignoring me. I was sitting for close to, I wanna say, 2 hours with 0 service, okay? I got notified from my security, which I have through LBI Entertainment in Hollywood, that the managers were in the back printing out photos. So I don't know what they were doing. They said that they, after I started filming and trying to perform a citizen's arrest out of suspicion from what I was being told, right? And I'm being told to perform this from LBI Entertainment, okay? And the Federal Bureau of Investigation. So they are aware of everything. I have been filming. I have over 3 hours of video footage of the managers admitting that they were in the back printing out documents. They didn't say what documents, and they also didn't call the police for over an hour after that. So I have suspicion to believe that the documents that they were printing were nude photos of me.
Where do you have like all the notifications from?
So I'm in contact through text with Grace Vanderwall, LBI Entertainment. I am in contact with a Secret Service investigator out of Denver field office and the FBI, and I've been notified by everyone on what's going on.
Do you have like text messages from them?
I do. Give me 1 second.
We're done with the
Time, and I've been in. It's been me here this entire time, and I've been in contact through text, trying to book the reservation and try to get it safe enough in Denver, because I'm dating them, like I said. Okay. And when I got approval from the Federal Bureau of Investigations and LBI Entertainment, I showed you the text, to pull the fire alarm, and after I did that, I had full proof of everyone just laughing. And then they pulled it like 3 more times. And like over an hour ago is when they said that you guys would be showing up. And I've been filming the entire time.
Daniel, how do you spell your first name?
My first name is Daniel, D-A-N-I-E-L. And my D-A-N-I-E-L.
Last name?
Larson, L-A-R-S-O-N.
What's your date of birth?
11/15/1998. And I also...
Good phone number for you?
Phone number?
Yep.
Can I do email, if that works?
Yep, that's fine.
Email would be Daniel Larson, NYC 13 @gmail.com.
Good. Do you have a mailing address? Or
2323.
2323 Curtis Street?
Yes. And I just got an apartment, and I'm moving in later this week.
Do you have the address for that apartment?
Not quite yet, because I'm getting the keys later this week.
Perfect. All right.
I did book it online, though.
Hang tight for me, okay?
Thank you. And then also, I did have one other person undercover that was for the Vanderwall team themselves come in here earlier.
Okay.
So they were,
they at?
I don't know. I guess they're still here. Let me see. Apparently there is somebody of the name of Clark and Travis that were involved in a possible leakage of the location as well. And those are just the first names that we know of. But I'm being sent that from Tina Vanderwall in text.
Is that from a different number, or is that from that same number?
That is from Tina's number, not Rick Yorn. I have Rick Yorn's number, I have Tina's, I have Grace's, Grace Vanderwall's. Yeah. And then I have one other person that was also impersonating to be Rick Yorn. Okay. And then we caught them.
Okay. So basically, out of all the contacts tonight, it's Rick and then Tina that you've been in contact with?
Yeah, I've been in contact with for a long time, for like years. And we were supposed to have dinner here, and I was supposed to meet up with them. And we were trying to book the reservation, and then it was clear that the managers were like, you can book a reservation, but we're not going to get the food. And then it slowly went downhill. Yeah. And then I got word that they leaked my location, the managers leaked my location, and then started posting stuff to like a subreddit. So my location is fully doxed publicly. And then the manager, I also know because I've been coming here for months.
Yeah.
Which makes me believe that they know who I am, and that's part of the reason why they're trolling.
Okay.
Is they're jealous of my success.
Yeah, so you have a big following on YouTube.
I don't. I do have a Colorado state ID. Yes. 11/15/1998.
Yeah, you have quite the following on YouTube, right?
Yes.
Am I able to get Rick's number real quick?
Yes. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna. Guns. So I might need an escort somewhere. Just because of that, I don't know why they're here. Probably because of how many views this got. They probably decided they were going to show up.
Oh. Yeah, I know I saw him drive up north on Watts, so I think they're gone now. But.
Yeah, I don't know. But I've seen them before, like I said, drive around blocks. Yeah. It's same thing in Boulder, same car.
Do you have a Clarkson
Yes.
contact?
Give me 1 second. And I actually was notified that the police were already called around like close to 5 o'clock. Okay. And the managers were going around the entire location inside, going like, well, they are claiming they're not showing up. Yeah. So they were just ignoring everything. And so I was like, I don't know if they're going to show up. I don't know what. And that's why I was told to pull the fire alarm. Is because I mean, for somebody to go on like a subreddit, my own subreddit, and then claim that like in a post that like they are an Olive Garden manager, and then post my nudes is kind of crossing the line. Yeah. And then it's like I have to have suspicion that it's a manager here, especially if they're claiming to be Olive Garden.
Yeah. Exactly. Alrighty. And then what was the security company's name? What is that called?
So
IB something, I can't remember.
LBI Entertainment is actually Grace Vanderwall's entertainment management, and they also handle security, from my understanding. And I am just signing up with them this week, and that's why I'm like no longer putting up with shit, if that makes sense.
Okay.
But yeah, Clark and Travis are both, from my understanding, were at the location, and they were undercover, seeing everything that was going on. And they work directly for the Vanderwalls.
Okay.
then also, don't know, this is probably not that big of a deal, but it's like an impersonation issue. We were having, because of my location being breached, not only because I was live, but I was notified as well that the managers were posting my location. And I was told that my uncle, from the manager actually, that my uncle Bob booked a reservation when I already had a reservation, and I don't have an uncle named Bob. I have a family member named Bob, but he's not an uncle.
Okay.
So I knew that was not real, but I knew that Bob was. So I agreed that, like, yeah, I have a reservation because I was booking a reservation anyways. I didn't know if Bob was, like, because he's a family member, was showing up as well. I didn't know, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was like a whole mess to begin with.
Sounds like it.
And we're trying to even, like, because the point of me coming here was for me to meet up with the Vanderwolves, so I can now have their security.
Okay.
And we have to have a safe location to meet up.
Yeah, in like a public location.
Right.
Yeah.
And so that's why I came here, and of course they started trolling. And we've been having issues 3 days in a row.
Okay. So were you here yesterday too?
Not here, but I was down, if you know the Colorado Center.
Yeah. Okay.
The Dave & Buster's down there, they served me a trespass just because they didn't want my popularity. I didn't do anything. They were just like, you're banned from all Dave & Buster's.
That's weird.
It is weird. And then the movie theater, I was given an online ticket. The managers, 2 of the employees and 1 manager was like, yep, it's good. Go to room 8, your front row. So I go in there, I get the front row, and then about 10 minutes after the movie starts, they have another head manager come and then tell me, we need to verify your ticket, and then they tell me it's a fake ticket, and they kick me out. So 2 people told me it's real. Of course, I was sent it from LBI Entertainment, and then from Rick Yorn, and then it was approved, and then it was immediately, about 10 minutes later, here came a head manager, and they said it's not approved. So it's a whole mess because we believe that, like, we're being trolled as well.
Can I talk to you for a second, Dana?
Yes.
All right, please step over this side real quick. So look at, so I have a couple forms for you to sign, all right?
Sure.
Carl, have you sign this one? So this first form, okay, this is a trespass notice, all right? It's a civil notice just saying you can't come back to this Olive Garden location for a year, okay? December 10, 2023, December 10, 2024, okay?
Okay.
So you can't come back here. If you do, you're subject to trespassing charges, all right?
All right.
What I need from you today is just a signature here, not a mission of anything, but just saying you understand that you can't come back to this location, okay?
Okay. And I don't want to.
Yeah, don't blame me.
Okay.
And then the date's over here, December 10th, 2023.
And then that's 12/10/2023. Okay.
All right, and then next one. So this is a criminal charge, okay? So you are being charged with false reporting to authorities, okay, for pulling a fire alarm when there's no emergency, okay? Should just called us, okay? I understand that those people over online told you to do that. I'll make sure that's documented accordingly and everything like that, okay?
Okay.
Jefferson County, you have a court date, February 13th, 2024 at the Jefferson County Courthouse, okay?
Okay.
115. If you sign here, not a mission of guilt, just promising to go to your court date, okay?
Alrighty.
I'll give you all your copies here too. You do have a Denver warrant. Taken care of, okay?
I am aware of that, and I do plan on taking care of that.
Perfect, thank you. Just because I didn't get a physical ID from you, just one last thing, all right?
Yes.
I send a fingerprint. It's gonna be your right index finger. Hold on, just your right index finger there, and then it's straight up and down on that big old box right there for me. Beautifully done.
Okay.
Do you have any questions for me?
I don't.
Maybe 2 copies. You understand you can't come back here, right?
Yes.
So, and then
Is that? Okay.
are your copies okay, Daniel?
Thank
You
you.
are free to go. Enjoy your day.
All right. Thank you. I do have a question. Can you drive around the block just one time and see if that red car is still like in the area before I just head out
Yeah.
for like extra safety?
Okay.
Okay.
Are you gonna catch the bus?
I'm gonna take the RTD light rail.
Okay. Are you gonna walk this way?
I'm gonna walk down Wadsworth.
Okay.
I don't know if you can do like a courtesy drive down there.
Probably not. The best option would probably go straight this way and then go up on the sidewalk. If you want to take the bus to RTD, the bus stops right over across the street at Wadsworth.
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty.
All right. That's where you're going safely, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna go this way. Okay. And the police are gonna stay there until I cross. Okay. So the police are gonna be more than aware. Awesome. Okay. And I just saw the red car. I'm gonna go back and notify them. I just saw the red car. You could drive around the corner. I'm gonna notify them. I just saw the red car go that direction.
Okay.
So just as I went over to that light, it drove around and then darted and then went down that way and then went into that a complex right over there.
Okay.
Across the street. Thank you.
Take care, all right?
Okay.
December the 11th. Daniel gets kicked out of an old Chicago on stream. Daniel was convinced that he was training for LBI Entertainment and the Vanderwall management team, which included needing him to thank customer service workers for their service. Daniel decided to do this off, of course, all places, an old Chicago chain. Eventually, Daniel was approached by restaurant staff, which they were curious as to what exactly he was doing. Now, this included the line cook. Daniel was escorted out by police officers after being repeatedly asked by staff to leave. Outside, Daniel and the officers discussed the previous night at Olive Garden and how he can try and prevent running into the law in the near future. Now, Daniel was further concerned about a red car following him. So, of course, with Daniel logic, he decided to call the cops and report the matter.
Recommend you leave just because the cops are coming. If you want to stay there.
I'm gonna stay.
Okay. All right. Well,
because I was told by my manager.
your manager.
Yes.
Who's your
Who's your
manager?
manager?
The CEO of Columbia Records, which is Rob Stringer, and then also LBI Entertainment, which is Rick Yorn.
Okay, well, I'm letting you know if you come back again, I'll physically remove you from this restaurant.
You're not allowed to put hands on me.
Okay, well, just
I'm not. Nobody's gonna
sit
go to
tight.
jail. Let me just.
And you're not like, if I didn't want you recording me, you're not legally allowed to record me, so I know you're recording me.
Right, but as a company policy,
You're wild.
and okay, I don't want you filming me then.
I don't give a fuck.
Well, you're already there, so it doesn't even matter. You're on our channel now.
Okay, well, you guys just you see what I mean? Do you guys see what I mean, though?
No, I don't. We don't see what you mean.
I was told by the CEO of another company that I work for.
That you can stay inside of a different company that you don't work for. You are retarded.
Wow, that's rude.
Okay, I don't care. Freedom of speech.
That is true. But it is very, very rude for you to say that.
My boss is over there if you'd like to talk to him.
Well, I did talk to him.
Okay.
Like, I don't know if you guys think this is a funny joke. I'm in training, so I was told by the CEO of both companies to go live on the media for proof, okay? And they're friends with this location, they're under sponsorship, and to say thank you for everything that they're doing and the free meal because of the sponsorship. They've already verified that. Now you guys want to harass me, and we've already verified because the meal's free.
You can try to file something harassing you. Nobody's scared of jail, so that's all I'm saying.
Well, I mean, you could trespass me all you want. I'm doing nothing wrong.
Okay, well, you'll be trespassing when the police come.
Then I will trespass you from all of the Vanderwalls and Columbia Records and all their performances
I
then.
don't care about Columbia Records.
And we will never come back to this location, and we'll give this a 1-star review.
Good, give it a 1-star review. It's not my restaurant, I don't give a fuck.
You guys just want to be hateful and like I said, I'm in training. This is only my 3rd day.
I'm not listening to anything you say, bro. I'm just standing here.
I'm just trying to give you guys compliments and say thank you for the sponsorship. And it's my legal right. And as far as company policy goes, we have to physically record for our own protection. It's actually not faking because the same thing actually happened yesterday at Olive Garden, and the Olive Garden called the police on me, and we verified, and we got let go. No charges pressed. So we came here. I'm here, okay? And now the same bullshit stuff is going down where you've already verified the sponsorship because the meal's free. Here it is. The meal is free. So, and I have the numbers to prove it, so I will just prove the numbers as well when
Wait for the police.
When the police get here. Yeah, I'll wait for the police because I've already verified.
Okay.
I have FBI that works for, like, the company anyways.
FBI people work for Chicago? That's the dumbest shit I ever heard, bro.
I never said that. I said
FBI people work for Chicago? That's the dumbest shit I ever heard, bro.
I never said that. I said they work for our company.
Alright.
FBI?
Yeah. They work for our security. They do security for some of our events and investigations. And they're actually already investigating one of our harassment cases. And I mean, you can't get more proof than this being free for the sponsorship, and there's no faking the sponsorship. You guys told me I was filming and asked me to leave, And under company policy, I'm told not to. And to thank you guys are trying to screw our public image.
Why would you do that, Robert? Why would you do public image?
Like, I was just trying to say thank you.
You're welcome. Can you leave?
Not now, because you called the police. So legally, we have to wait. Because, well, if I leave, you see what I mean?
Then you don't get trespassed.
Then I don't get trespassed, but at the same time, you guys already said on video that that was your guys' doing.
Okay.
I mean, it sounds like you guys don't want me filming, which, I mean, that's okay, but, like, literally, we're just trying, as our company, to say thank you. I mean...
Are you fucking kidding me?
And like I said, I'm in training, so I'm on, like, calls from long distance. It's not my fault there was a miscommunication earlier about location.
Good, man. Did this all. Hire me. Sorry.
I mean, you guys could call off the police. I mean...
Nah, I think we'll let it pass. Won't be the first time this month.
Neil, they wanted to ask you to leave?
Yeah, so I work for, I'm in training. This is my third day working for LBI Entertainment and Columbia Records. I've had the police called on me all 3 days. Okay.
It appears that they've asked you to leave multiple times this evening.
Right, and...
Very politely.
They did.
Okay, what does that have to do with who you work with?
Because my CEO, okay, is friends with the CEO of this corporation.
That's great. Your CEO can figure that out at another time. Okay, the manager has asked you very nicely multiple times to leave today. Okay, they've even comped your food for you. All right, so what we're going to do...
The reason why they comp my food is because of the sponsorship.
Okay, that's great. So you're done here tonight. They want you to leave. So I'm going to ask you to please step up nicely, okay, so we can leave and do this very nicely and kindly, okay?
Alrighty.
Does that sound good?
I can do that.
Okay.
The reason why they asked me to leave was because I was filming, but because I'm a celebrity, I can film for my own protection.
Okay. You know, but when a restaurant asks you to
and then they started filming me too.
Okay, but didn't we have an incident in our city last night as well with something like this?
Yeah, because I get harassed everywhere I go, and we're not putting up with that.
Okay, but did last night, did you pull a fire alarm?
Yes, because there was a security risk that breached my own security and my safety.
So here's the deal. We are your security right now, okay?
You are not my security.
We are going to be escorting you off the premises, all right? We're going to make sure that nothing happens.
You guys are cops. You guys are cops. You're not my security. There's a difference.
All right. Let's go ahead and stand up, grab your stuff. Okay, come on.
Okay. Give me room. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Why don't you have a seat for me right here?
I will, right there?
Right there. Sit down right there for me, Daniel.
Okay.
Okay?
There we go. I'll take trespass notice if you want to do. They got it. Cool. You good with that, boss?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
This happens every single day wherever I go. And I have been told by the CEO of Columbia Records, Rick Yorn, and the entire Vanderwall family, for the singer-songwriter Grace Vanderwall, that we're no longer putting up with harassment and I'm to film everywhere I go for my own safety. Because this happens every single day. I get harassed.
Well, who was harassing you?
The managers. I have over an hour and a half of content of straight up harassment from the employees saying they watch my videos, that this was the sponsorship. They admitted to that, and then they straight up admitted that they can film me and I can film them, which that's correct.
In Old Chicago? We're talking about in Old Chicago.
Yes,
right?
yes. The employees were filming me. I was filming them.
Okay.
So that's completely fine. They're filming me right now. But so they don't want me filming, but they can film me. That's not right.
Well, and you understand, Daniel, why we're here, correct?
I understand why you're here because they asked me to leave.
Correct. It's a private establishment. If they don't want to serve someone based on a legitimate reason, and in this case because of the behavior and the requests to go.
True.
Right? And you have to understand too, Daniel, it's not normal for most customers, for any customers really, to come into an establishment and then to start to film other people in the establishment. That's not what people.
I wasn't filming other people in the establishment. I was filming me trying to compliment the employees for their service. As company policy for the major corporation, because I'm like in the top 8 people at Columbia Records. So they wanted me to film just to say thank you and send the proof into Columbia Records.
Do you have the contact information for that person?
Actually, the police wrote it down yesterday and verified everything.
Okay. Did we? And who is the person? What's the name of the boss?
Rick Yorn.
Rick Yorn.
He's LBI Entertainment, and then there's a CEO of Columbia Records, because they're 2 different companies. Columbia Records is Rob Stringer.
Okay, we got that information yesterday when we contacted you at the hour.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So.
And I already have investigations going on.
I'm sorry, investigations for?
Other locations that Columbia Records and LBI Entertainment have already started. So there's already investigations that they have gotten started. So there should be documents that prove.
Did you come into Old Chicago to investigate them?
No, I came into Olive Garden as a normal person, a normal celebrity, because I'm a music artist. I'm dating Grace Vanderwall. Okay, I tried to come into the restaurant, eat my meal, and then because of the sponsorship that Columbia Records and the Vanderwall family and LBI Entertainment, all of them have with Old Chicago, gets us free meals.
Okay, and they know that.
And they know that, so they gave me this for free.
Okay.
And then after that, they said, okay, we're gonna have to ask you to leave because we're also getting phone calls that you are filming. So I tell them that I am filming because I also want to say thank you. Records going into any restaurant, they would call ahead of time and they would book like a reservation and they would go in.
Let me ask you this, Daniel. You went into Olive Garden just to eat a meal.
Yes.
Right? Did you come to Old Chicago just to eat a meal as well?
Yes,
Okay.
And both times.
You go to these places because they're supported, or they support.
They're under.
Records and
yes.
Is it, you said LBI?
Yes, they're under. They're all under sponsorships.
Yeah, they are sponsored.
Yes.
They have sponsorships.
It's like you go to like an iHeartRadio concert and then they say that they sponsor. That's why. Okay. I'm a music artist under
December 16th and the IHOP incident, where Daniel prevented a waitress from going home and seeing her beautiful family. How could he? Daniel has stayed for an hour past getting his bill, waiting for management to pay. Well, it seems management didn't pay, and the server, who was getting repeatedly frustrated with Daniel, pleaded with him as she just wanted to go home and put her kids to bed. She had already stayed past when her shift ended, but Daniel explained that someone else was paying the bill through the app, to which the waitress said that he already said that an hour ago and it still hadn't happened. So, of course, the waitress had to wait around, even though she wanted to leave. Daniel then changed his story, saying that a manager was calling the cops and he was now waiting for them so that she wouldn't pester him to leave, of course. He argued with the server, telling her that he would pay for the bill if they called off the cops. She agreed and walked away. Eventually, the police did indeed arrive, including the same officers from the Olive Garden incident that had happened on December the 10th. They allowed Daniel to leave without paying on the condition that he did not come back, letting him once again get out of a situation without any real serious consequences.
Okay. Hopefully that went through that way. And then I can't figure out how to send pictures through DMs. So I'm working on the payment right now. That's what I'm doing. So it won't let me send. It literally won't let me send pictures. So literally, people literally just need to learn that I am a celebrity. All of my business is done online.
What do you do? I just run That's what you're supposed to do every day. Why is it not all the eyes cleaning it out? So if you had a needle.
That's where you pay that link. And then ha ha ha. Okay, everyone got him. It's paid now. Okay. And now I would ask about the other mail too. From last time. I'll show them. How about a $100 donation, $50 donation? How about $50, $20 donations? Let's see, can we do another? Let's see, there's 175 people in this chat right now. Everybody donate $50 to this place. That'll teach them a lesson. Give them some Daniel Larson magic.
No, Mike's gonna be here. I can go get him for you. Can you go get him? Okay. But I can definitely get Mike for you.
Hello.
And here's Mike. Hey, Daniel.
Hello.
Remember me?
from Olive Garden?
I do, yeah.
Yeah. What's going on today, man?
So I had somebody paying, and the IHOP wouldn't let me.
I'm sorry, you guys. I have people talking about you.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
I was going to have somebody else pay.
Okay.
And the IHOP wouldn't let me, and so they called you guys.
Gotcha. Okay.
So that's what I'm working on, and then they told me to leave after they've already called the police.
Sure.
And then I told them, since I'm self-employed as well, I should stay until the police show up, because if I leave and they've already called, it doesn't make sense.
Sure.
I'm looking at it from that perspective as well. So
Are you live streaming today or not really?
I am, but if they told me to leave for that reason, then I would.
Not bad. Yeah. I was just curious because last time
And I'm only recording because they called the police. If they didn't do that, then I wouldn't call. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't go live.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Well, I'll figure out what's going on, or my partner will. Can you remind me, your date of birth is...
It's 11/15/1998, and it's Daniel.
Awesome.
I also offered to pay my last meal when they offered to pay it when I didn't have the money for it, because I had court the next day. And I offered to pay that as well.
Are you going to pay your meal now?
That's what I was working on, and then they called. I had somebody else that was going to pay.
Oh, you have someone else who's going to pay for your meal?
Yes.
Well, that needs to happen now. We can't leave until you leave.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, then I will do that. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna and then oops. I'm not quite sure how to do that. Let me see.
Daniel, there's a card on the floor next to your seat. Did you drop something?
Yes, I think that's my card.
Yeah, you might need
Yep.
that. I don't want you to lose it.
The reason why I come to IHOP is because I can do my work as well, and that's how I make my money. And because I'm homeless, I have to have somewhere where I do my work.
Sure. They don't want you to come back here, though.
Okay. Are they trespassing me, or?
Yes, they want to trespass you if you're not willing to leave on your own. So are you willing to leave on your own?
I'm willing to leave on my own, if I would just need the paper of trespass.
So you want us to issue you a paper trespass?
Whatever they want.
Okay. They're willing to just let you go if you're willing to leave. If you're willing to leave, that's just what they've wanted. If you're not willing to leave, that's a different conversation, right?
Right. Let me see real quick. I'm gonna check and make sure, because if this other person is willing to pay for my bill, then I will get the bill paid and then leave. So that's what I'm gonna check.
Okay. We'll give you a couple of minutes to check and see if that's possible.
Grace, are you seeing my messages? Okay, can you at least hear me in this live? Okay. Do you want to try to call in and then do it that way? Okay. then I would do that, and then I will, as soon as it's paid, I will leave.
Today
Okay. Let me know once you've called and it's paid. Okay. Okay. The person's calling in right now.
So how many people do you have watching your stream right now?
277 people.
277? Yeah. Oh, wow.
Let me know once it's done so I can notify the officers.
So sorry about that. Thank you for your patience. Are we calling here for number 10? We're calling to pay for the guest check you just said?
Oh, there you go.
And what was the name of the guest? Did you happen to know?
Okay. Perfect.
So just a couple of things, I guess, let you know. I'm going
What'd you order?
I ordered chicken quesadilla and omelet.
Pretty good.
It was. Yeah.
Lucky you. I haven't ate yet. I'm so hungry.
I do apologize, sir, but that is the total of the check. I do apologize, sir. You cannot pay for this check, sir.
I just came back from a lovely trip. I stopped off at the North Pole to spend a holiday.
Please stop playing around with this, sir. So we pay for this check. Did you see
Okay. So whoever called is not actually paying the check. It sounds like it might be too much.
Okay.
So the restaurant, they're willing to let you go without paying as long as you don't come back to this location. Is that agreeable to you?
That's agreeable. Can I get like a paper that states that by chance?
I'll get your trespass notice.
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
We'll do that.
Just for company, I have to.
It's Daniel, right?
Yes.
Last name?
Larson, Larson.
What's your date of birth, Daniel?
11/15/1998.
98?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. What's your phone?
Now come December 23rd and the Golden Hotel incident. Danielle purportedly booked a hotel room and wanted to stay there for a week with Grace. Remember Grace Vanderwall? So early in the day, he stated that in less than 24 hours, things will go to shit. Which seems to be a lot of foreshadowing, in my humble opinion. So about 2 hours prior to the incident, Danielle stated that Grace and I, and I quote, Grace and I are working on getting a hotel for the night. The stream at this point had gained around 100,000 likes and 6 100,000 followers. Many viewers try to get Daniel to believe multiple things, such as Grace's death, or telling him to run because the FBI is after him. Before you see Daniel walking around and sounds to be narrating his text messages between Clark, and at one point Warren was mentioned. So if you don't know who Warren is, or Clark as well, Clark, otherwise known as Clark and Associates, is one of Daniel Larson's quote-unquote managers, and Warren is who Daniel claims to be his entertainment assistant manager. Daniel said Lauren aka or Lawrence aka Lucas is impersonating me because he's angry that he got fired. Be careful, Clark will confirm that this is my only number, which suggests that Lauren may be impersonating Daniel, and Clark is mentioned only as someone who can confirm the legitimacy of Daniel's provided contact information. So here's the setup. Prior to entering the hotel, Daniel tried to call the hotel and ask about the reservation, only to discover it was actually never made. Clark, Daniel's manager, attempted to say that there was a reservation. So at the hotel, he entered, and after being informed he does not have a reservation, the staff received a phone call about him. Now this is when things get a little bit crazy, warning him of how these types of incidents are common. Daniel, of course, is then asked to leave by the manager of the hotel, and Daniel leaves the lobby while walking around on the sidewalk. Well, you know what? There's a lot that happened between him leaving the lobby and walking on the side. We'll get into that in the video. Daniel sees a black car that he claims has been following him since his court hearing, and that's when he's outside on the sidewalk. So he proceeds to film the car, and we are caught up on December.
It's been every, I don't care. It's been every business on this street.
I'm friends with Woody's manager, so...
They called us saying that you were causing troubles.
I haven't even been there in like a couple months.
Please leave, Daniel. I'm asking you to please leave the property. I'm not doing this with you tonight. I do not want to call the police, and I will. Okay?
Like, why would you?
Why? The property.
Why would you call the police on me if I'm not doing anything?
Because I've asked you to leave, and but we have had multiple people come and tell us that you are causing problems in Golden, Colorado. I have people that are paying good money to stay here.
I did too. I did too. You're stealing my money because I've already booked a motel room.
I looked at the reservation that you provided me, the confirmation.
I don't have anything for you.
There is nothing in there. There is absolutely nothing in there. We have asked you nicely.
I'm
going to tell you need to leave.
I have proof that I booked the reservation.
Let me see it.
I just read it to you, like when I was sitting right over there.
I don't care if you take a video of me for your stupid TikTok account. I'm over it, and I will have the police trespass you if you do not leave the property right now.
Go ahead and trespass me.
Okay, great.
I'm working on
this is uncalled for.
It's not uncalled for. I have the right to refuse anybody in this building whenever I feel like it. I don't want the issues, and it's a red flag when all of Golden knows about who you are, Daniel.
It's because I'm fucking famous.
I don't care. I don't care if you're famous.
So
they're calling our business saying that you're causing trouble, and right now you are causing my property trouble. So I need you to leave.
Okay, then I'll leave the fucking state of Colorado.
Bye. See you later. Are you serious right now?
Yes.
Why? That's why you're kicked out. Get out. I'm calling the police. Get out.
You guys are ridiculous. Like, just because I booked a motel room?
Don't break my stuff. Don't break my stuff. Get out, Daniel, now. Get out. Don't come back. If you come back,
then I'll leave fucking Colorado.
Get out. Get out.
Then I'll leave fucking Colorado.
Get out of my property now.
Then I guess I'll violate fucking probation and leave Colorado.
Goodbye.
Because all this fucking town is reporting me.
Goodbye.
People, this has been a shit show, is all I'm gonna say. Stay tuned for more Daniel Larson mess. Hey, if you like this video, smash that like button, subscribe, leave me a comment, tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like, and I'll talk to you later. Take care.